Hello everybody, it's channel update time, and I'm sure you can tell by the title and the thumbnail of this video what I'm going to be talking about. Yes, that's right, I finally have my very first ever merch. I have merch. I'm a real YouTuber now. It's only taken nearly 10 years. I'll be talking about some other stuff, some new Let's Plays, live streams and other such things later on in the video, but let's just cut to the chase and tell you all about my little pet project I've been doing these past few months, pretty much over lockdown, quarantine, we've all been going through it. And so I thought during that time, I would have a go trying to make my own merchandise. And I have. I now have your very own official Muckluck banana enamel pin badges ready to buy on my Ko-fi page. Ko-fi? Coffee? I'm actually not sure how it's pronounced. But anyway, I'll get onto that later on. Let's just talk about the pins first. I made pins. Well, I mean, I didn't make pins. A factory in China made pins, but I thought it would be really cool to make an enamel pin of my logo. And I'm going to kind of keep it short and sweet here. If you want to know all about the process it was to make it, the journey I took from research to talking to companies to finally getting the thing in my hand, I wrote a big old blog post on my blog, muck.blog. Which I'll put a link to in the description. Check that, it's a bit of a long read, but if you're curious, I wrote the whole thing from start to finish on there, and then a lot more detail, so I'll kind of keep it a bit short and sweet here, but I spoke to some factories in China through a website called Alibaba.com, and this kind of all came about because I wanted some merch, finally, but I didn't want a t-shirt or a mug or a cap, I wanted something a bit different, a bit more interesting, something that I would actually want, something I would actually buy from another YouTuber if I liked them enough. So I thought a pin, especially when I got those Simpsons pins from wish.com last year. I was really impressed with those and I wanted to make my own. So I did some research and set about doing it, designed it, designed the backing card, got all the packaging for it, and it's now a thing. It's a thing that you can buy if you want to buy some of my merch and very slightly support the channel. You can. I say that because, I'm not doing this to earn a profit. I'm not going to make any money out of these. I doubt many of you will actually want this, but if you do, it is there, and it was more just like a fun project for me to do. Let me just get some stuff out of the way. So yeah, it's hosted on my, I'm going to say Ko-fi because I don't like saying coffee because it sounds like coffee, but it's not. It's hosted on my Ko-fi page, which is what I set up because I am shutting down my Patreon page. It hasn't lasted long, and I'm sure most of you didn't even realize that I had a Patreon page because I didn't really shout it from the rooftops. I kept it quite quiet. And I'm shutting it down because I realised that it's not really suited to my channel. I never really used it as it was intended, as a sort of, loads of people use it as early access sort of stuff or behind the scenes stuff or information like that. And I just didn't really have that to offer. And I felt bad because I actually do have some patrons on there. And I really thank you for anyone who did support me on there. And I just felt like I wasn't really doing them justice by supporting me on there, so I'm shutting it down. And actually, to any patrons who supported me on there, check your messages because I would have messaged you. I want to send you all a pin for free, so check your messages, give me your address, and I'll send you a pin if you'd like. You don't have to have one, but I wanted to kind of show my support to you lot. So yeah, if you're a Patreon or an ex-Patreon now, check your messages and I'll talk to you on there. Anyway, so I'm shutting down Patreon and I thought, well, I would like somewhere to host putting this pin for sale, and it would be nice still to have some sort of donation platform if someone did want to donate to me. So I looked at Ko-fi, which is a really easy, simple alternative. It's not like a month-to-month donation thing like Patreon. You can do one-off donations and literally buy me a coffee if you wanted to. And yeah, they have their own shop page now, so that's where I've put my pin. So there'll be a link to all this stuff in the description. So if you want to head over and donate the price of a coffee, you are more than welcome to. I really do appreciate it. It will go towards yeah, buying a coffee or maybe even making more stuff like this pin badge. So yeah, that's Ko-fi. That's going to be my new donation platform. It will be in my descriptions and probably somewhere on my YouTube channel or my About page. So yeah, if you didn't ever know about Patreon and you still want to support the channel, that's the way to do it. And I sincerely thank everyone who does so, because it really does mean a lot to me. At the end of the day, this whole YouTube thing is just a big hobby for me. I don't do it to earn money, and any money I get, I can just put back into it, buying games to Let's Play or new equipment, which I'll get onto later. But yeah, stuff like that. One thing to note is at the moment I'm only going to do UK shipping, and I know that's kind of stupid because I think the majority of my audience is actually in America, but just for the time being I'm still setting it up. I don't want to mess around with having to deal with customs and extra stuff like that. Shipping to other UK addresses is just a lot easier and a lot cheaper for me. Not to say that I won't ever do that, it's just I'll look into it in the future. But yeah, if you're overseas or not based in England or the UK, sorry, you can't get one at the moment, but maybe sometime in the future. And oh, one more thing. If you do happen to buy one, or you're an ex-patron who I'm going to send one to, please, please, please tweet me, message me, send a photo to me, anything, and show me a picture of you with it, or something that you put it on, because I put a lot of work into these stupid pins, and I'd love to see the end result of people actually having them and using them. And yeah, that would really make me happy. So if you do ever buy one, please do let me know. So yeah, that's merch out of the way. I was really excited to show that off. I really hope you think it's cool. I think it's really cool having something physical that I designed in my hand. Like, it actually exists. A factory in China made that and sent it over the world to me, and now I have it. And now you guys can have it. Oh, it just makes me so giddy. Anyway, I really am rambling now. Let's move on. Back to the channel and videos, because isn't that what it's all about at the end of the day? Thimbleweed Park has finished. Yes, it finished actually a few weeks ago now. I'm a bit delayed in making this video. Cut a long story short, I've been having some tech issues with my computer. It's been randomly shutting down, and it's made me a bit nervous to record stuff in case I lose it all. So I think I've got it fixed. I don't know. If there's more pauses in the future, it's because my computer is on the fritz. But anyway, Thimbleweed Park is finished, and there will be another point-and-click game to replace it, of course. There will always be point-and-click games on the channel. And I said in the past that I want my next point-and-click game to be slightly different. I've done a lot of jokey, kind of wacky, silly point-and-clicks recently. Day of the Tentacle, Toonstruck. Thimbleweed Park was kind of like that, but not quite. Anyway, the point is, I want to move on to a more serious in tone game. I want to try something a bit different. So I'm very pleased to announce, I'm not going to be all sneaky and say, oh, you'll have to wait and see. I'm just going to tell you what my next game is, point and click wise, and that is I'm finally going to break into the Broken Sword series and play the first game, Broken Sword Director's Cut. It's got loads of names, but yeah, it's the first one that's been slightly remastered a few years ago. It's a series that I've always seen on my radar for point and clicks, and it's very, very well renowned, very well received, and it's meant to be very good. And I thought, hey, seems pretty much perfect for what I want to play. So Broken Sword will be starting sometime soon. Moving on, Destroy Humans, that's still going, nothing really changing there. Like I said, there's been a bit of delay in videos just because of technical problems, but the series is not cancelled, it's still going, and still enjoying it. It's kind of crazy that I'm actually playing a brand new Destroy Humans game in 2020, but I am, and there you go, wow. Alright, moving on, we're going to keep this quick. I rambled too much about pins, I got to speed up. Next up is live streaming. So I've sort of neglected Twitch. I always say this, I stream a couple times and then I don't stream for another month or more. But I will start streaming again. I know what I'm going to stream. I'm going to let you all know. I want to stream Super Mario Sunshine because I finally got the Super Mario 3D All-Stars game for the Switch. The one that features Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. And of those three games, Sunshine is the only one I've never played. I didn't have a GameCube growing up, and I've never played Super Mario Sunshine. So I thought, let's give it a go. I want to see what it's like, and why not stream it? So that will be coming soon to my Twitch channel. I'm just saying soon for all this. I don't actually have specific dates in mind. Things are so crazy, aren't they, this year? I don't know what's happening, but they'll be coming soon. Let's just put it that way. The last thing to note is something, hopefully, maybe, fingers crossed, touch wood, you would have noticed at the very beginning of this video, and that is that, do I sound any different? Do I sound better quality? Do I sound worse? Do you like it? Do you not like it? I know that when sometimes people get new microphones, it kind of sounds weird. It's like, oh, you sound like a different person. And I totally get that if that's how you feel. But unfortunately, I did have to replace my old microphone, my old Snowball Ice, Blue Snowball Ice that is, which I've literally been using for 8 years. I bought it in 2012 and that thing has done me well. My goodness, what a little workhorse that thing was. And it hasn't broke, like it still works. But the only reason I've had to replace it is because this new office desk I got, it was just picking up so many vibrations from the desk. Like anytime I touched the keyboard, like when I was playing Destroy Humans, it would just reverberate straight through to the microphone, and it sounded awful. And unfortunately, because of the shape of that microphone being a ball, there aren't really many shock mounts. You know, shock mounts that would absorb the vibrations. There wasn't many shock mounts available, and if there were, they were really expensive. And I was thinking, well, if I'm going to spend that much on a shock mount, I might as well just buy a whole new microphone and try and get some better sound quality. So I've invested in, oh my goodness, this could be a whole story in itself, my disasters with buying microphones recently, but I finally got one that I like. It's an AT2020, Audio-Technica AT2020. Let me know what you think. I haven't perfected it, that's for sure. I still need to mess around with the position and the pop filter and all sorts of gubbins, but anyway. New microphone, new sound quality, hopefully better sound quality. That's going to do it for this. I felt like I spoke at 1,000,000 miles per hour there. I'm just very excited. I'm very excited to share with you the pins, the new Let's Plays, everything. I think it's going to be really interesting future. And I know that, I mean, I don't know about you, but I've been feeling pretty crappy these past few weeks / months. You know, the whole, I don't like to talk about it too much, but you know, the whole COVID stuff and just politics gets me down, and life and work and everything is it's easy to get a bit depressed, and I'm trying to feel better, and I'm realizing that actually recording and making Let's Plays really boosts my happiness. So I got to get back to it. I really have, and part of that is all because of you guys and your support, and I really do thank you for it. It does mean a lot. And yeah, I am actually going to stop rambling now. All the links to the pin, links to the blog post, links to the Ko-fi page, links to goodness knows what, will all be down in the description. Check there, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.